Hey, welcome to the Certified Mama's Boy podcast. I'm Steve Kramer. This is my mom, Nancy Yancey. This is a podcast. We just talk about life. I use my mom's help to get through it. Sometimes life gets a little crazy. So, hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
So, wait, every time somebody calls you now, you think somebody's dead? That's what's happening? You're
You
that
know,
phase of life?
a good friend of mine that I hadn't spoken to in a couple of years, she and her husband are 81, 82. And I know he's been sick he'd been sick for quite some time. Anyway, they live in Wisconsin, hadn't heard from them in a very long time. And we were having dinner and I saw her name come up and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not going to answer that right now because I'm quite sure she's calling to tell me that her husband has died. So,
but like, did you think he was? Did you know of him being sick or something, or that was
He's
just
been
like
sick.
now?
he's
Now
been
you
sick.
just. Oh, he's been sick, so you had a
Yeah,
reason to
for a
believe that.
long
Oh,
time.
I thought you just assumed now. Sorry, when you told me this story, I thought it's just now you assume anytime your phone rings, somebody's dead.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's someone I haven't heard from in a while, I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody else has died. So crazy, isn't it?
It's like we're kind of if you're new to our podcast, we're kind of watching this weird progression with my mom, where like everyone's just starting to die, and like now she has this PTSD. It seems like now the phone rings, and it's like
Well,
literally anybody calls, and now it seems like you're like, oh my god, who's dead?
it's like,
But like that's a weird way to live life, though. I feel like you can't do that anytime the phone rings. Like this. So wait, what did she actually want to talk about?
she just wanted to catch up.
Yeah. So you can't just sit there and say like. Anytime somebody wants to like say hi, like somebody's dead.
I know, but yeah. I know. It just kind of caught me off guard that now when someone I haven't spoken to in over a year calls me, I think they're calling to tell me their partner has died.
Getting old's so weird, man. It's so weird. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what is the likelihood? They're in their 80s. I'm in my 70s. I mean, what?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess probably actually in reality, you probably got about a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Like a check-in, if somebody calls you at that age, you probably do have about a 50-50 chance that they're calling you to say somebody's dead.
Yeah.
So maybe like having that mental awareness of like, oh shit, maybe this actually is a death call.
Especially
and then being pleasantly surprised when it's not.
Yeah, I told her when I called her back. I called her back the next day. I said, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you left a voicemail because
why did you wait 24 hours to call her back? What if somebody actually was dead?"
No, they weren't, because she left a voicemail that said, "Hi, it's a voice from your past. We've been talking about you, thinking about you, and I just thought I'd call and catch up. So call when you can."
Do you feel like from now on you need to kind of like screen your calls from your older friends just to make sure that nobody's dead first?
Yeah.
You're kind of like, hey, all right, let me see if this was actually about before I get into this. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, honestly, since my friend Tony down the street died and her husband died too, within 3 days of each other, and I knew nothing about it, I'm a little bit traumatized from that, I think.
Yeah, I bet.
Because...
Well, I mean, I feel like everyone's, in all seriousness, everyone's kind of dying in your life right now.
I know. But I knew her as well as anyone on the street, but I knew nothing about it. I mean, wow, it's just crazy. It's just like we're having, dinner with our friends, and we're halfway through dinner, and my friend goes, "Well, you know about Tony and her husband, right?" And I was like, "No, what's happened?" She was like, "They died." They died? What? Yeah, within 3 days of each other. It's just so strange.
I think it's weird how you go through life and like you hit these different like traumatic milestone phases you have to go through. Like, I don't really know what the 20-year-old one would be. I guess maybe it'd be breakups.
Probably being an adult.
Well, no, I'm just talking about like shocking news you have to find out, because like right now, like I'm kind of like, I guess not. I guess I'm even out of like the divorce. Like I remember like we were all going through like the divorce trauma. You had to like find out about, like, did you hear that? Like, actually, you know what it was? I know exactly what it was. I know what it was. So I feel like the first chapter of trauma that you find out about is somebody cheated on somebody, and like you have to go through that. Like that. That's
and
like
the
25
breakup and all that.
That's like 20 to 30, right? Where like all of a sudden, like somebody drops the news, like, did you hear that Jimmy cheated on Julie? And you're like, what? And it's like the biggest drama. And you're like, holy crap. What, Mom, what's going on with your headphones?
They're twisted up. Go ahead.
If you're not watching, there's a lot going on. If you don't watch the video version of this, you really should. There's always something going on my mom's side of this that's so chaotic. I almost like, it throws me off sometimes so hard about what it's. So, I almost wish we didn't do a video version of this podcast anymore, because I never knew what was happening on that side. And like, it was so much more peaceful in my recording when like I didn't know what was going on over there. It's so something's always falling off, or like just
Jim's walking in front of the door.
My dad's coming in, like
somebody's knocking on the door.
Yeah, it's
delivering a package.
Very distracting.
I've had 3 package deliveries today.
Yeah, it's a lot. So I would say 20 to 30, the traumatic news you're going to like find out somebody cheated. Then I feel like you hit 30 and like you find out somebody cheats and you're like, who cares? Like, I don't care. I find out somebody cheats now. I'm like, okay, it's like literally, it doesn't matter to me anymore. Like it doesn't, I mean that. Like, I don't care if somebody cheats anymore. And not that I don't care, but it's like, I've heard so many cheating stories that like, you got to come at me with something better than that. You know, it's like, I just can't. I'm just not shocked by it. Like, I'm almost desensitized to it, right? So then I feel like you get into like the 30s and 40s, and then it's the divorce. It's like the divorce like shock you have to go through, right? Like, did you hear that Jimmy and Julie are getting divorced? You're like, what?
Right, not
Jimmy and Julie.
Right.
What? They seem so happy. I had no idea. And then you get to 40 and like everyone's divorced. I don't care who's getting divorced anymore. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, like I'm sure everyone's getting divorced. Like, it doesn't blow, like literally nothing shocks me. So I wonder now what 40 to 50 is going to be, because I don't really know what the new
in this day and age
trauma,
it's about
level of trauma is going to be.
Right?
Yeah. But I wonder, but that's not like universal. That's not universal enough. That's kind of like of the time. I wonder if there's something that's like age universal that we all go through. 40 to 50.
At 40,
I wonder if it's like, I wonder if it's health at this point. Yeah. I wonder now if it's health. You know, because there are a lot of people that are starting to get like cancers and stuff at this age. And it's like, wow, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really, because I've got a couple friends that have been diagnosed with cancer, and I'm like, cancer? Like, that's old. I'm like, I guess it's not. It's like 40 something. It's like, yeah, maybe 40 to 50 shocker is going to be like the health stuff that we had to start worrying about. You know, like God forbid, but maybe that'll be the new level of trauma. But maybe I'll get to 15 and be like, who cares? You know, we've all had to go through some kind of crazy health crisis by this point. You know.
Oh God.
But I guess now you're in like the death phase.
Yeah.
Where like it's somebody like literally like you just expect it once a week. Literally it's just like that's all. Like when literally I log in, we talk about what we're going to talk about in the show. My mom's like, well, Susan died. Well, who's that? Well, my neighbor. Well, okay.
I know.
I don't know where we're going to go with that.
It is really, really crazy. And if it's not someone dying, it's someone who's got a critical illness, or they're having to move from their home.
But it's all death related. It's all it's all that's
end
what I'm
of
saying.
time.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
End of time.
Like, I'm sure like eventually you're gonna get to a point where none of that's gonna even be like shocking anymore, because you just get desensitized. These like phases of life that just get like wild. You know, it's like, well, the first time someone died, you're probably like, damn. But like, you're gonna do this 100 times, and you're just gonna be like, okay, like just like with me and cheating now. Somebody says somebody cheated. I'm like, yeah, okay. And what else? Like, you gotta come in something more exciting than that, because I just,
as my friend said at a service recently, well, you know, let's just remember it is a celebration of life, and it's fun that we can get together.
Yeah, exactly. She's been doing this. She's been doing it. She's like, yo, let's get to the food part. Like
all right.
I've been doing this. She's been chilling. She's used to it now. She's like, all right, where are we going next week? You know, like one of y'all got to hurry up and die, because I got to make plans. Like,
and they made a weekend out of it. They spent the night somewhere in a bed and breakfast.
She ready to have fun. She ready to have fun with her friends. She's like, if somebody don't die, we're not going to have plans for next weekend. So one of y'all got to bite the bullet so we can, so that we can party. You know.
So crazy.
Terrible.
So crazy.
Listen, are we just like not supposed to be happy for people when they lose weight anymore? I don't, I kind of regret posting about my weight loss on social media. I think I maybe upset people more than I actually like was trying. I wasn't even trying to brag, to be honest with you. It wasn't really a braggadocious thing, but I feel like people that know me the best have been kind of like not happy that I posted about it.
Really?
So I guess we can like kind of break this down. Yeah, like I don't know if it's just like something we don't talk about anymore. Maybe like maybe it was like a thing of the 90s. I don't know. And I haven't really, because honestly it's not a big storyline in like my life right now. Like so I've lost 40 pounds. It's not really a huge deal because I gained 40 pounds. So like I'm just kind of, I mean, I am pretty fit right now, right? Only because honestly, like I lost all ability to kind of do any kind of workouts there for about a year and a half. And so I got back into working out and I've really enjoyed it, and it's given me something to do and kind of fun to push myself now that I can again. And so it wasn't really I don't know, like I'm not really like a big workout person, but once I started going, I'm like, well, let's see, what we can do, and kind of just taking like next step. But I'm not like, I don't know, I'm just not like I'm like posting progress pics every weekend from the gym and stuff like that. So I posted. What I realized though is when I went back, and I haven't even really been weighing myself because it hasn't really been about that. But I went to the doctor, and when I had a physical a couple weeks ago, she's like, "Oh wow, you're down like 40 pounds." And I'm like, "Holy shit! Like that is pretty crazy." And then I saw a picture of me from when my mom and I went to our little trip this time last year. I'm like, "Oh, okay, so I do look pretty." It's a pretty drastic change. So even what I was thinking when I saw this picture was, it's crazy because I guarantee you, like, this is what people would like care the most about. If I were to post this picture, like, people would be like, holy shit, like you have lost so much weight. Like that is what would be applauded, is like, that's great. Like you can see a very big physical change in my body, right? Mm-hmm. But like honestly, out of everything that I've done in like the healing process, it's like not what I'm the most proud of. It's really not. It's like top 10, but like not. Mm-hmm. Like there's been so many other hard things I've had to do in the last year than lose weight, and then like things that I've cared about more than like losing weight. And so I wrote this post. I posted the picture, the side by side, and I posted it, and I kind of wrote, and I think this is the problem, is nobody reads captions. And I'll be honest, I don't read captions either. I don't read them. Do you read captions? I don't read them.
Oh yeah.
I don't read them. I'm like scroll like. I just if it's longer than like 15 words, I'm not reading it. No. So I posted it, and the caption was pretty much saying that, which is like, hey, listen, like don't applaud the weight loss. Like I know that like the picture's gonna like get attention, but like it's not honestly what I'm the most proud of over the last year. And I kind of went into like, I'd rather you applaud this, not the weight loss. So, and of course, the comments, oh, you look great, proud of you, blah, 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 which is very, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I thought they were lovely.
And I've just had a couple of people reach out to me on the side. And actually, some of it was actually on the radio. I mean, if you listen to the radio show, even Jess and Charlotte were kind of like, hey, like, why did you do that? Like, what was the point of even like doing that? Like, what did you need that like gratification for? I had another friend hit me up, and she's like, it just kind of looked a little thirsty. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. If I should, I don't know. And I guess here's the thing. It's not, to me, it's like not a big deal. Like a couple of things I want to say about the weight loss, because we haven't really talked about it at all. Like if you've listened to this podcast forever, like I haven't said anything. When I lost 10 pounds, didn't say anything. 20 pounds, like, it doesn't really mean a lot to me right now because it wasn't like a big goal of mine. I don't know. It was just a really weird response, I think, from people. That are we not supposed to be? I mean, number one, I know I don't. I was talking about this on the radio show. I don't really want to be celebrated for my body anymore. Like, because I first off, I know. Listen, this body ain't gonna stay the same. Okay, this body ain't. This is a very, very tricky regimen that I'm doing right now, and it's not one that I ever want to keep up. So I'm doing it now because I'm enjoying it. I will not be enjoying this forever. Actually, this is so incredibly hard that I went to the doctor on Monday, and she's like, you actually can't keep this up. I'm actually having knee issues now because of all this, and so she's like, you can't keep working out this much. Like, it's not good for your body. So I'm not going to stay this body shape. And so what I talked about this a little bit on the radio show, it kind of added a layer of like this weird, as someone that grew up heavy, it really kind of added this weird layer of pressure by posting something like that. And like, because I know that my body's not going to stay this way. It's not going to stay this way. And so I didn't want it to come off as like, look at me, I'm so in shape and I'm going to stay this way. Like, I'm not, it's just not going to stay this way. But number two, I don't even want to, like, of course, like a lot of people reach out and they're like, hey, what did you do? Like, I want to also lose weight. And here's my thing. No, you don't.
Not in that diet plan.
No, you don't. This has been so incredibly hard. I promise you, nobody, like, you don't want to do it. So this, I tell them, I'm like, okay, well, here's what I've done to lose the weight. And every single person was like, not interested. It's so incredibly hard to do this. That, like, I don't even want to do this any longer. Like, it is like, y'all. Okay. So basically, if you're wondering, I was like, oh, what? Because I always make the joke and people say, what did you do? I say Ozempic. I know there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just, there's nothing, if you're taking Ozempic, nothing wrong with it. But I just say that. They're like, really? I said, no. I said, honestly, here's what it is. I eat 165 grams of protein a day. I eat about 65 grams of fat, and I work out about 6 days a week, and eat about
pretty hard
1,800 calories. It's tough. It's a really tough workout and diet regimen. And like, that's exactly how I did it. That's how I did it. And I've been doing it for months now. And yeah, it's possible, but it's very hard.
And now your knees hurt.
And now my knees hurt from doing it. I want to go eat some chips. Okay. Like, can I go eat some chips?
Go have some carbs.
Like, I want to go eat some carbohydrates.
Want to go to Chipotle?
I want to just, like, it's been a really, it's too disciplined. Like, for people that are in shape, like, God bless you. God bless you. This is tough. I don't want to be in shape anymore. I don't want to be in shape. I enjoyed being dad bod. Dad bod's a great place to be. There's no shame in being dad bod. It's a really, I mean, it's like, you're healthy enough. Like, you're probably not going to die from it. And also, but you're still like semi-attractive, and like, that's fine. Like, that's really, it's a really you can enjoy the foods that you want, and it's good enough. And I feel like I want to kind of go back to good enough, because it's a lot easier place to be than this body now. This is a real tricky body to keep up. Because literally, like, I'll even like look at the food and I'm like, damn, I know if I eat that, that's really going to fuck everything up for the day. It's going to really fuck things up. So I don't know. It was a really weird day. It was a really weird day today after posting that, like, knowing that, like, I just don't know that we're supposed to talk about our weight loss anymore. Like, is it just something we don't talk about because it makes other people feel some kind of way? Is it braggadocious? Or are we supposed to celebrate our wins? Like, does it come across as braggy, Mom? I mean, like, what are your thoughts? Does it make people feel insecure about their own bodies? Like, I don't know. And is it body shaming other people if you're like, hey, look what I did? Which obviously, like, we're all supposed to be about, and I am about body positivity. I mean, it's not that I was just unhealthy, man. I just couldn't even friggin' move and just eating like shit because I just was really depressed on where I was. I mean, I don't know. Is it just I almost feel guilty now for posting it.
I didn't read it as bragging. I read it more as a reflection of what's happened in a year's time. Like this was me last year. This is me this year. And this is what I've overcome in the year. I mean, as just an overall reflection of how far you've come. I mean, you've overcome a lot, not just your weight. And that's what you said. You've gone through, a lot of trauma and a lot of therapy, and you've just gone through a lot in a year.
Yeah.
And so I read it more as a reflection, and I always appreciate that when I read from people, where they've been and where they are, and how far they've come and that they're doing better. I think it gives people hope. That, you may be down and out, but you're going to get through it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
That's from your mom.
Yeah, it had a weird reaction to it. So just know
I'm surprised by that, really.
If you came across it and it hit you in some kind of way, it was not supposed to come across any way other than just motivational. So I apologize for that. Certified fans, thank you so much for your support of the show. Really appreciate you guys. Also, thank you to Amazon for getting your AWS web servers back up or whatever. I'm sorry that the show is a little bit late.
Yes.
The show was supposed to be out early, but everybody's running into issues, and I think that we were having an Amazon web service issue, but I can't be 100% sure. I always say that, like, when we're having computer issues, my side was working absolutely fine when we were going to record on time. My mom's was not, and I find that to be a little bizarre.
Even though my computer clearly said,
no, it's not what it said. It's not what it said. It did not say that.
It's a problem with AWS.
It said it was having problem with live streaming, which we do not live stream. We record, so it's not the issue. And we've been using the server all day.
Go back and look.
Again, when my mom is having issues, I can't ever guarantee that it's actually a real issue. But today it's working fine, so I will. And we walked through the normal steps, and we were troubleshooting for a while. I just have to assume that it was something going on with all that drama from yesterday. So apologies for the episode being a little late.
Yes.
But certified fans, really appreciate you guys. Here we are. We're towards the end of October, which is crazy. Thanks for another awesome month here of Certified Mama's Boy. A lot of ways you can support the show. We're fan supported, and it's kind of different. It's actually, podcasting is getting pretty exciting right now. I don't know if you saw the news, but Spotify and Netflix are teaming up now, and pretty soon you're going to be able to watch some of the bigger podcasts on Spotify, which is pretty cool because, I mean, it just kind of adding, taking podcasting more seriously. I think we all as creators are kind of wondering where any of this is going. And with so many people are watching podcasts now, which is great. I don't watch podcasts. I don't, but I know a lot of people do. But we're on YouTube now too, and a lot of people watching. So now they are teaming up with some of the bigger podcasts, and they are putting them on Netflix now. So that's pretty cool. And I think that, like, with you guys coming and supporting Mama's Boy, like, you're only helping support, like, this kind of grassroots mission that we're on, which is to support this like a friend podcast. That's kind of what we are. We're a friend podcast. We're just meant to be here, talk about life, to kind of be your friend. You can always press play every Tuesday and maybe Thursday if you're a certified fan. And, like, we're here to talk about your life. You're part of the show. You're part of the family, and we appreciate you being here. So it's $6 a month to be it, and up from there, depending on which level of support you want to do. The higher you go, the more levels of perks that you get. You can go ad free on Mama's Boy. You can get the Q&A. The Ask Me Anything episodes. You can become basically an ultimate supporter of the show too. So you can go in the show notes. You can support our show. The most important thing, though, is when you do become a certified fan, you get our Thursday show, which is called More Mama's Boy. And let me tell you, this week has been absolute chaos in my house because of an issue that I cannot talk about publicly because I just don't want to deal with it publicly. And I don't know how to solve this issue, but it has been draining my soul. and we will talk about it on Thursday. If I seem a little drained today, it's because all my energy has been going to trying to solve this issue, and I don't know how to solve this issue, and it's just, you'll understand once I tell you. It's like, just, y'all know, if you've been here the last week, if you've actually been here the last month, you just know like how crazy things have been. And all I wanted to do last week was just come home and relax. That's all I was looking forward to. And I did literally anything but relax this weekend. Anything. Because like literally the stupidest friggin' issue that turned into the biggest friggin' mess that like I don't even know why I'm still dealing with this. It's Tuesday right now, and I'm like, why? So we'll talk about that on More Mama's Boy. Become a certified fan, support the show. Starts at $6 a month, and do that. Also, you can adopt an episode. We have November's episodes up for adoption. Adopt an episode, basically you come on. If there's any dates for, I don't know if you got a special date coming up in November that just strikes a chord with you, or you just want to support the show, it's just a great way to support the show. This honestly is how we pay the bills, man. This is how we keep it going. If you guys want to see Mama's Boy continue in 2026, which honestly, with these two new ways to support the show, with new upgraded levels of support through certified fans and through Adopt a Show, we've been doing good. So thank you for everyone that's either adopting or upgrading your support. It's not been anywhere near as stressful to financially support the show as it has been in the past. So, usually at the end of the year, I'm always like, y'all, like, we are literally out of money. And like, I'm so happy that as we round into Q4, I'm not sitting here like, y'all, I got no money in the account. Like, we had $0. Like, it's nice to have a few dollars at the end of the month and not sit here and be like, y'all, like, well, come on, like, we got to do something or we're going to literally go out of business. So thank you for that. Adopt a Show, though, is where you can literally go on, adopt an episode, and it's yours. Like, it's your episode. And we're going to give you a shout out. We're going to put your name in the show notes. And it's kind of cool. I think it's always kind of cool to like, it's like a win-win for both of us. You get to like get a shout out on the podcast, you get your name, and it's like kind of fun to hear your name and get loved on a little bit. And then it's fun also because you then get to have a episode. Wait, did I say that already? No, I said. Well, then obviously we get support for the podcast as well. So it's like a win-win, right? So the podcast gets produced, and then you get loved on. It's a win. So November dates are up. We still got some that we need to get adopted. So please go to the show notes and look for some November dates that could either have, it's a birthday, it's an anniversary, it's something we can celebrate for you, or just like, hey, like, I love this podcast. I just want to help. Maybe I haven't been able to like support anything, but I've got some extra money. Maybe it's a bonus check you got this month. Like, hey, I want to go support so I can keep Mama's Boy being produced. Go click on Adopt a Show in the show notes. Okay. Today, our episode was adopted by our good friend Alexandra T up in Medford, Oregon. What's up, Alexandra? Good morning. What's up? I said good morning like I'm on the radio show. So you just saying good morning.
It's almost nighttime.
Old habits die hard over here. Alexandra, it's funny. I think, don't I know you from San Diego? This is what I love, is like our podcast is all over the world now. And it's not because like it's because you guys move so much. It's not because like people like spread the word. It's because you guys move around so much. And I love it. I mean, it's so cool because now I said Medford, Oregon. It's like, oh, that's cool that like we got somebody in Medford, Oregon now, but I'm pretty sure I know you from San Diego, right? Or was it Phoenix? I don't remember. Anyway, let's get into the special shout out. We're here for a reason today. We have a very special shout out. She says, wishing her daughter Iris a happy 18th birthday season.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday season.
Oh, yeah. Speaking my language now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Her birthday was actually on the 16th, but they're going to celebrate all month long. That's very Nancy Yancey-esque.
That's what you
Nancy
do.
Yancey would
That's
absolutely
what you do.
Just love to celebrate literally forever. Literally ever and ever and ever and ever. Nancy has birthday years, honestly. Starts January 1st and ends December 31st. Well, that's so cool. 18 is such a big one, too. Oh, my gosh. Remember turning 18, everybody's so crazy. Like, you're such a little adult at that point, man. Well, let's all collectively, as a podcast, wish Iris a happy 18th birthday. Iris, we see you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for, well, actually, we should say thank you to Alexandra, but happy birthday to you. We hope hope it was a great birthday. Hope great birthday season, great birthday week. Hope it was awesome. Live all this up. 18 is fun. Man, to be 18 again. Mom, what advice do you have at 18? Like if you were 18, Mom's 73 now. If you could go back and be 18 again, knowing what you know at 73, what advice would you give to Iris?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. 18 was rough for me.
No pressure, Iris. I'm sure yours won't be as rough.
No. No.
It's the last thing you want to hear on your birthday.
I promise.
Sorry, Iris. Mine was shitty, but hopefully yours isn't as shitty as mine. Happy birthday.
It's a wonderful time of life.
Thanks
really.
for the donation to the show. Hope it's not shitty.
You're becoming an adult. I think it would be to just know yourself. Be true to you. Be true to you, because you're going to have a lot of opportunities thrown at you. And it's an exciting road ahead. So just be true to who you are. Be true to you.
There you go. All right. I hope it's a great birthday season, and thank you for the support, Alexander. Appreciate you for that.
It's wonderful.
We have shows available for adoption right now over at CertifiedMamasBoy.com, or go in the show notes. We'd love to celebrate you and just say hi. We'd just love to shout you out for the November episodes. Okay. Mom,
you don't want me to do a whoop whoop?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, whoop whoop.
People like whoop whoops. I think it's kind of
funny. That's literally how this podcast got big. Unfortunately, and it's not my witty content, but it's these silly whoop whoops.
So whoop whoop to Alexandra T and her sweet 18-year-old daughter Iris and her birthday season.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love you for that. Go. Thank you so much.
Love you for it.
Okay. What is that in front of you? Yeah, how about that? I mean, if you're listening, everyone's like, what the hell are we talking about right now?
So bad. This turned out so bad.
I mean, it's a little anticlimactic on the cover. Well, explain what it is. Obviously, people are listening to know what we're talking about.
It's quite boring. All right. So remember, I wanted to write my memoir.
Yeah.
So I subscribed to this memo write service, I suppose. And after I signed up, I realized that it's for 3 months. And if you don't have your manuscript submitted within the 3-month period, then you pay the money again. Well, it was about, I think $90. I was like, oh crap. Okay, I'm going to get on it, right? And so they had questions that you just followed the questions. You did, answered the questions. Okay, so I worked really hard for 3 months to get this in. The extra $30, $40 or whatever I paid was to add photos. So I bought another program that I could do some archive photos, put the photos in, blah, 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 blah. Turned it in within 2 days of the final date. And all of a sudden, I realized on my charge card, I had been charged for an additional 3 months. Well, It started going downhill from there, okay? So finally, you can't talk to anyone. So we're, going back and forth on email. I put my submission in on this date and time, It was clearly done on the app. So now I'm waiting on a proof. I need a refund for the additional 3 months because I obviously don't need the additional 3 months, but I do need my proof. Okay, well, this went on and on and on. I never got a proof. So two to 3 months later, I didn't get a refund. I think that took a couple of months. Okay, I got the refund, and they said it's quote unquote in progress. Okay, I never got a draft copy. All of a sudden, I get a notice that my memoir, my book, my story is in the mail. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I kind of wanted to edit it, you know.
Yeah, right.
I thought I was going to have some time to edit it. I guess not. So then I wait another month. I still don't have it. And I'm tracking it, and it's saying it's held up in the post office. Well, another month went by. I told them that it was held up in the post office. They kept sending me the tracking number. I said, if you follow the tracking number, you will see that it is held up in the post office, which is not doing me any good. Can you just reprint it and send it to me again? I got no response. 2 weeks later, I get my life story.
There it is. Wow.
I mean,
are you not happy with it?
No.
Oh, why not?
No, it's kind of boring.
So what's so boring? I don't understand. So obviously, most people listen to this podcast. So don't just show us to us. You have to explain to what's happening.
Well, I mean, it's got photos. Those are fun.
Yeah.
But I just started, on some of these questions, my happiest life moment is 2 sentences.
What, did you write 2 sentences?
Yeah. Well, only wrote 2 sentences.
But if you wrote it, what do you want? I mean, it's only boring because you wrote it boring.
I know. Now that I see it in print, I'm like, this is so boring. The happiest moments of my life were the births of my children and grandchildren. There is nothing more precious to me. End of chapter.
Well, if you wrote it like that, what do you want? I mean, you can't blame them. I mean, Lord, why did you write it so boring then?
What was I thinking? And some of the photos, the same photos are throughout here 3 or 4 times.
So what's the problem? I'm confused. I thought you were disappointed about the production value. It's actually the content that you're disappointed
it's the content. It's just the content. It's just the whole deal. I don't know.
So my mom wrote a whole book, and
now
she
wasted all my time on all this. I mean, it's basically a picture book, which I do love.
Yeah,
it's my life in pictures, which is
so all that time, all that effort, all that energy, complaining, everything else is just nothing, and you hate it. My mom literally wrote a memoir, and she hates it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow. You've been talking about this for months now.
I know, but I guess my life's not really that exciting.
I mean,
but
it's
what it is.
I don't know. Do you think you've had an interesting life, or do you not?
I've had a very interesting life.
Why do you say that?
I'm still having an interesting life.
What about your life you think has been interesting?
Well, I've done a lot of fun things. I've had great professions. I've done things that were totally different. I've been a decorator. I've been
podcaster extraordinaire.
Clergy in the church. I've been the CEO of a nonprofit. I've been a mom. I'm now a grandma. I've traveled a lot internationally and in the country. Yeah. And had some good times with friends. I've had a great life.
I wonder how most people would answer that question. Do you think your life is interesting or not? I think my life is interesting in the most tragic way possible.
Oh.
Like my life is tragically interesting.
Oh.
If that makes sense. I think that my life is interesting because there's always some level of trauma going on.
No.
My life is not interesting because it's good. It's interesting because it's tragic. And I hate to say that, but that's really what makes my life, I think, the story of my life entertaining. Because there's really not a lot of the good parts of my life actually aren't that interesting. It's pretty mundane. I would say what makes my life story so interesting is all the terrible things that have happened to me.
Aww.
And wouldn't you say?
I suppose.
And when people ask me my story, I would sit down and I'd be like, well, shit, let me listen to this shit. My memoir is going to be called "Listen to This Shit."
Well, don't do it on that program.
It's literally going to be called "Listen to This Shit," and it's because the good stuff. The good stuff in my life will not make history. It will not. But I will say the bad stuff that's happened to me is very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very entertaining. Unfortunately, I hate that it's that.
Well, because you've made it so.
Well, I'm not saying this is a pity party. Trust me, this is not
no.
I
know.
Oh, woe is me. I'm just saying, like, if I think is my life interesting, I only think it's interesting because of the bad things that have happened. If you ask me, is my life interesting because of the good things that have happened? I say no, absolutely not. It's very boring. Like I live a pretty mundane life outside of the bad things that happen to me. I mean, I'm kind of an awkward, kind of nerdy dude, man. Like I live a pretty, you know what I mean? Like I don't think anything about my life is that interesting. I'm pretty introverted. Like I don't, pretty quiet life. You know what I mean? Like I don't really do all these wild, crazy things that would make my life seem that interesting. I think that what makes it interesting is all the terrible things that happen. And that's what makes my life interesting and me willing to talk about it for what it's worth. So I don't know. I mean, I think my job is interesting. I think people take interest in my job, but I think the only reason that I do well at my job is because I'm willing to talk about the terrible shit that happens to me. So,
well, that's part of it.
But again,
you also, I mean, you have a gift for broadcasting. You do.
I don't think I would even do well at my job.
Stories.
I don't think I would do well at my job though if I didn't have terrible shit happen to me. Which is like, God, I'm kind of in like an existential crisis right now. Like, thank God all this terrible shit happened to me, or I'd be out of work right now.
Well, if your life had taken a different path, you'd have that to talk about. What if you'd stayed married and you had 3 kids now? I mean, Lord, you'd be talking about that.
Don't wish that on me. Can you imagine? That'd be the real tragedy of this whole situation. That'd be the worst situation of all.
I mean, I think one of the things that makes my life so interesting is that my children are so different.
Yeah.
They're so different. So it's so much fun for me to be a part of your lives because you lead such different lives.
That's definitely weird.
And you all lead interesting lives. You do.
Yeah.
So, so it's all good. Yeah, I love my life. I've had a great life. You know, if I die today, heaven forbid, but, you know, I have no regrets.
Well, I think your life has been very interesting. All the stuff with Rainbow Village and how you got there and all the preacher stuff is really interesting.
It's been really good.
Yeah, but I don't think you did a great job articulating that in the book.
I don't think I captured it. I'll let you decide, but
yeah. I don't think I'm going to buy a copy of that. Sorry. I was actually kind of excited. Maybe we could sell this book. But
thank God I didn't buy more than 1 copy.
Yeah, me too.
Because they kept baiting me. You want one for all your friends and neighbors? No. Oh, no. I don't even want another one for my kids. No.
Please delete this.
I think
from your system.
one is going to be just fine. Oh, Lord. Well, at least I did it.
Let's do Ask My Mom. We're a little behind on this. This is supposed to be last week, and then we didn't have time for it. So Ask My Mom is an advice segment we do. If you ever got a dilemma that you're going through, you can go to certifiedmamasboy.com and tell us your dilemma. My mom has been a mom now for 40 some odd years, and she'll give you her monthly advice, and then we'll hop in with our 2 cents as well as your podcast family. So
46 years. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. All right. What's
so
happening,
interesting. Mom? It's so interesting. Dear Mama Nancy, I'm a new mom. Well, I have a 3-year-old, and I miss my old life. I was a party girl, and now I'm trapped at home with a kid. I used to be out on the weekend, living it up with my friends. I literally used to get home at about the time I'm waking up to take care of my kid now. I wanted to have a baby, and I love my husband and child, but this life just isn't me. I'm a fun person, and now I don't have fun anymore. My husband is supportive of me wanting to try to still have fun, but the toddler is an anchor that weighs me down, and I don't know what to do. How do I get past this, or do I ever? Love you forever. You know, I think this is a challenge that a lot of women face. Because when you become a mom, I mean, that little person is counting on you and your partner. I'm glad you have a partner that understands you. That's really wonderful for everything. And so you kind of do give up a piece of yourself. And I think the struggle is, how do we be a good parent to our children, but take care of ourselves too? And it's so important that we take care of ourselves too. Because if we don't, then you know what that old saying is: if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. But it's but it's really quite true in a family, because, you know, typically moms are the ones that have the most responsibility for the children. And their energy is what drives the energy in the family. So I support you in trying to find some outlets of things that you enjoy, that you can do to get away and, you know, have some fun. It shouldn't be, oh my God, I've just got to stay home and take care of my baby all day. I mean, there are lots of things to do that you can be a good mom and be a good person for yourself too, which makes you a better mom.
I think that this terrifies me.
Well, you're never going to be a mom. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. I think you're really playing into my insecurities of childhood.
You're never going to be a dad either.
Yeah, probably not. Not at this rate. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, I think it's got to be really hard to like. But I will say, I remember one thing I was listening to my friend Holly's podcast, and I remember that and I've never heard anybody say it, something quite like this before, but I thought it was really profound, where she was saying, like, you may just not like every phase of childhood, and that's okay, because I don't think it's really spoken about, because I think parenting's so weird. Y'all are so funny. Mm-hmm. We're all just so funny as creatures. We're just really funny people. We're so inauthentic at times, and we feel so forced to like say we love everything when we really don't love everything, you know, like, oh, marriage is y'all trick me, man. Y'all trick me. Marriage is the greatest thing. Marriage is not the greatest thing. Marriage is fucking hard, and it's terrible. I would say it's 51% great. On a perfect marriage is probably 51% great. 49% not great. So that's a perfect marriage.
Or maybe the other way around.
No, I think the perfect marriage is probably majority barely great over not great. It's hard. It's hard stuff, right? But like,
it is hard.
We don't feel comfortable talking about the other side of things, because we feel like we're going to get judged. We feel like society doesn't want us to say the bad parts. I talked to a friend about this recently. She was talking about having kids, and like how she doesn't want to have kids, and or really debating if she wants to have kids or not, and like how she, you know, she's not sure, because I share how I don't want to have kids, and she's kind of debating if she wants to have kids or not. But a lot of it is rooted in like, we start talking about like the social construct of like, you know, a lot of the pressure of, trust me, even as somebody that knows deep down that they don't want to have kids, it's still hard to say that because of the social pressure of it all. Like, I know that it's a very deep rooted issue with people. You're very passionate. I mean, as you should. I mean, it'd be like, listen, it'd be like if someone told me they don't like dogs. You don't like dogs? The hell is wrong with you, you demon? Like, I couldn't even like fathom, you know what I mean? Like, well, you don't like dogs. Oh my God. Like, you don't want to have kids. Like, oh my gosh, like, what is wrong with you? I understand that pressure. But here's the thing. I can't tell you how many parents, I wish I could give you guys all my Instagram password and let you guys go through my DMs. First off, it's a very weird place. Very weird place.
No, thank
because
you.
It's all over the place. It's all over the place. It's like it's a mix of like thirsty moms, vulnerable guys that would never say the things they would say out loud to other dudes, and then like a lot of people just it's a confession. I mean, honestly, like it's a confessional. A lot of it's like a confessional, and I can't tell you how many people just feel safe talking to me, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I love how honest you guys are with me. How many parents are willing to be honest with me that like they really struggle with being parents? They
like struggle, everyone,
and even struggle with the idea of wishing that they didn't have kids. But you could never say that out loud. You could never say that out loud. And I understand you can never say that out loud. And I think there's completely different. And this is kind of what I always say is like there's a big difference between not loving your kid and not loving being a parent. That's two totally different things. I mean, I loved Kiki, my dog. There's a lot of times I did not love being a dog dad. You know what I mean? Like, it's just annoying. Like, I love Kiki to death. And so there was a lot of times where I sacrificed a lot because I wanted to.
That's what we do.
You know, I wanted to be there for her. Now, do y'all see me rushing back into being another dog dad? Not really, because I want to be selfish right now. I want to like enjoy this time in this life and everything right now. I'll get back into it eventually. But I would say this. I would say I really appreciate your authenticity in this situation. And here's the thing, like, you're in it. You can't go back now. But I would say maybe you just don't like this phase of parenthood. I think it probably, and I don't have a kid, so I can't really speak of this, but Mom, maybe you can, but no, you're the absolute wrong person for this. My mom loves everything. But I think maybe it's like any other relationship where it's like ebbs and flows. You know what I mean? Like where this one might be tough, this chapter might be tough, but the next one might be amazing. And to kind of look forward to that versus dreading the whole process. But being like, hey, this one sucks, but like the next one's going to be awesome, you know? Because you do love, and I'm sure you absolutely love your child. I'm sure that's one thing that is universal. If you enjoy being a parent or you don't. I've never met someone ever in any of these conversations like, I just don't love my kid. That conversation, with as vulnerable, as honest as people have been with me, and people are with me, I've never once met somebody that's like, you know what, I just don't love my kid. So that will never happen. But I understand the idea of not loving being a parent. And I think that is an honest truth. And I think that that's okay to admit that to yourself. Because I think when you fake that, y'all, like I lived in a complete world of inauthenticity for so long, and it drains you. I just remember like towards the end of my marriage when like I just had to fake it. Man, we were faking it so hard. We were faking it so hard for everybody else. Man, we were putting on a smile for y'all just because it looked good, right? Like we just couldn't fathom it not looking. I mean, especially me. Like I could not fathom it not looking good for you guys. So I was extra smiley and extra. Oh, my wife is so hot, and you know, blah blah blah. She's so great, and we're so happy, and because I just didn't want to drop the facade. And I think that's where this is going to bite you in the ass even more is like being inauthentic. I think you got to get those feelings out. I think you got to be honest about it. Talk to a therapist about it, you know? Cause I think if you sit here and push those feelings down and say, okay, well maybe I shouldn't feel this way. You know, this is wrong for me to feel like I'm supposed to love this. Everyone else loves this, right? Like, every other parent says they love this, and what if I don't? Like, am I bad? You know, it's like all these feelings are going to fuck you up, and that's just the truth. So,
and I would say you do have. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would just say you got to be as authentic as you possibly can with these feelings, because it's going to literally eat you alive if you try to push it down.
And I would say too, I hope that you have some friends that are moms that you can share your feelings with, you know, through every phase of parenting, because it's hard. It's hard.
Right.
Yeah. So.
All right, there you go. There's your Mama's Boy episode for the week. Thank you so much for being here for Certified Mama's Boy. We also have a show called More Mama's Boy. It comes out typically on Thursday, unless Amazon wants to screw us. So you can do that by subscribing to be a certified fan. In the show notes, we'd appreciate your support. Extra love for all of our boy leavers. You guys are the best. We could not put this show on without you. Trust me, I pay the bills. I know. So we really appreciate our 10. If we still at 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah. We have 10 boy leavers that really help with the financial support of the show. So let's go through all 10 of these and give them some extra love. Candy Z, thank you so much. Donald S, Big D over in Phoenix, we love you so much, man. Queen Pam, Alexander Team, double love on today's episode, and thank you for paying that credit card bill. We appreciate that. I saw it's been updated, so thank you for that. Carissa over in Phoenix. You know, it's funny. We have like the Phoenix people really came through. We should do like a city challenge and see what city. I have to check with everybody's city, but I swear to God, the Phoenix people, I think, love this show more than anybody else. And that's just they are the most supportive people. Lisa H, thank you so much, and then Karen W, and Tina U, and Michelle K, and of course Angela P, all the way up in New York. We love you guys so much. If you want to become a boy lever, upgrade your support, or just be a brand new one, we got room for plenty more. I'll give shout outs all day. I don't. We make this episode 2 hours long if we need to. Just do shout outs. You can do all that by down in the show notes right now or at certifiedmamasboy.com. That's it for today's show. Mom, get us out of here.
Love you forever.